period, my mate used to have a saying, when the river runs red, take the dirt track instead. I'm going to put down now. I worked out at 4 o'clock this afternoon that actually I hadn't even looked at what I'd written. So I was like, oh no, I'm supposed to know this. So, hello! You all well?
Yeah.
Hey, good. Has anyone ever been in love?
Hey.
You have. Is your lover here tonight? Are you in love with her?
Sure, why not?
His mouth says yes, but his eyes scream no. It really annoys me. You get these like 16-year-old couples who like swear they're in love and are going to get married. You're like, how do you know if you're in love at the age of 16? I wasn't even sure if I was straight. I'm still not sure if I was straight. The only reason they're doing it is because he is so excited that somebody may finally take his virginity, and she's sat there listening to a biological clock tick-tock away to the land of barrenness. It's like, the way I see it, you keep as many fingers in as many pies as you can, take that how you will, until you finally give up on your dream of being a rock star and just buy yourself a Citroen Picasso. Hold on. Yeah, like, how do you know? Like, you know, how are you old enough to decide that you want to get married? Like, you can't even decide whether you want me to go into the shop and buy you White Lightning or Scrumpy Cat. Yeah, did I mention I was from Coventry? Unfortunately. No, Coventry gets quite a hard time of it. Well, no, it's not great, but it's okay. If you love the colour grey. Even our mascot in Coventry is grey. Like, we've got the... I've got no idea what's like, Newcastle got a mascot, like a creature, an animal that...
The magpies.
The magpie. Black and white. Still not great, but it's slightly better than an elephant. Big, fat and grey. Unless you watch Disney films, in which case they're pink. Bear with me. Sorry. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be in Newcastle. I quite like it. It's like quite trendy. There's like a bird's nest thing over that way. It's crazy. And it's also nice to be in a place where the word hello isn't replaced by what the fuck are you looking for? And Jaffa cakes aren't passed as one of you 5 a day. I've got a mate who lives in Brighton. We're quite close mates, so obviously we take the piss out of each other quite a lot. But if he comes back at me, yeah, but you're from Coventry, that's kind of my argument gone. He once said to me that, you know, the Germans bombed you during the war. I was like, yeah. That's not because they were afraid of your engineering capabilities. They just didn't want that shithole in their Reich. I think I've bored you all enough about Coventry now. Does anybody like my hair? Anybody? Nobody. You look like a star. You like my hair. Thank you. Your hair's very nice too. I'm having quite a lot of trouble with my hair at the minute. It's not necessarily the style as such. The problem is I can't give evil stares anymore. But seriously, I try, and I just end up looking like the girl off the L'Oreal advert. Hang on, let me give you an example. Yeah, it's terrible. Moving on. Is anybody here religious? Gosh, lots of you. You're going to love this joke. Yeah, what's the joke? Yeah. Yeah, I was born a Christian. Well, I say born. I was born and then my mother decided I was a Christian. So I didn't really question this much until recently. When I started looking into what being a Christian actually meant. Now I understand the bigger things, like, you know, this great all-powerful being sent his only son down to die for me, and let's face it, who wouldn't? No, that's fine. It falls down on the smaller things. Like, I was reading the Bible and it says, Jesus saved the best wine till last. Let's take a second to think about that. Who starts the night with the 2-for-1 bottle of Blossom Hill? No, you start the night, nice cheese board, maybe a bit of gorgonzola, brie, cheddar. You move, nice conversation, perhaps a game of boggle. Then, as the night progresses, then you get out of the Blossom Hill. Come 4 o'clock in the morning, you're there, tie right around your head in the kind of Rambo style, stood on the table singing Summer of '69. It's just the way it is. Having said that, it would be quite a useful bloke to have around. Like, Jesus, yeah. Slight problem. What? We've run out of beer. There's a bargain booth down the road. No, sorry mate, close like that. Shit. Look, I've heard, I'm not saying, won't pass any judgment, I've heard that, if I get you a couple of bottles of water, you can do the old switcheroo and we'll be back on. I can't do that. Oh, right. No, it's just that Judas said, what? What did Judas say? He said you couldn't do it. Get me the water. Well, thank you anyway. I've been terrible. But you've been great. So, cheers.